Florentine puff pastry. What's in this?
I have to tell you, when I was in Florence, Italy, not Alabama, but that's a good place to go to. We were right by the train station, and I'm looking over, and like you, I mean, I smelled something, and I looked, I saw, I'm like, wow, what is that? You know,
yeah.
and then I got it. My wife actually had a picture of me, and my eyes were like, whoa, hey, that's pretty good, you know. But what it is, you know, it's puff pastry dough, and it's got a little French influence to it. But it's almost kind of savory because you're actually going to stuff it with meats. We're going to put provolone cheese, a good smoky cheese. I'm putting turkey, ham, spinach, and a little bell pepper and some onion. But it's so versatile. I mean, if you can make a sandwich, whatever your thought process is, you can make this. So it's great. It's easy, and you can custom make it to however you want to.
Tell me about this actual dough that you're using. Is this special dough?
It is. There's different recipes to it. I mean, you can get, but basically what you do is you fold it. There's a little layer of like butter, and then you're going to fold it again. And then what happens is when you bake it off, those different layers kind of puff up and kind of create just like a little kind of neat. You can you actually dock it a little bit and put some little holes in it to keep it from raising up too much, but if not, it can get pretty high.
All right, so you start with a little bit of cheese, and then what kind of meats are we adding?
I'm doing some smoked turkey. I'm really starting, you know, smoked ham, smoked cheese, smoked turkey, just a really good smoky flavor here.
That is looking really good. My stomach's growling again. It's just not going to stop until I get to put this in my belly this morning. Some spinach there. Love spinach.
Yeah, I do too.
All right, this is looking good. And then you're also going to add some onions and bell pepper. So while Scott is putting all of the ingredients on, Katie, your new Village Deli at Penzone's officially opened.
It did on Monday. Marianne and John Nelson, they are now officially in the Village Deli in Penzone's Italian downtown. And so we are so happy to have them. We've had a great response already. We were really busy on Monday and Tuesday and throughout the week. And they're great. Scott and I have been sampling every day.
I guess this is some of the deli meat, right?
Yes, it is actually. And this actually, the Florentine puff pastry, you can get it at Penzone's Italian downtown for lunch or at brunch on Sundays from 11 to 4.
Okay.
And so, yeah, any day or on Sundays. And then we're also having the arts and crafts this weekend. So
that's right. It'll be a good weekend to go to Fairhope. And then tonight, ladies' night.
Ladies' night, yep. Cause it feels
Katie will be there. She'll be singing, dancing for your pleasure.
No. Yes, it's every Thursday in the wine bar, 4 o'clock to 9 o'clock, and it's half price wine, liquor, and beer. And now that it's a little bit warmer, we have music playing, so there will be live music out there. Start off the weekend right.
Nice. And you guys have the wine flats too, so if you're not sure what you want, you get a sampling of a lot of different
little wine flights. It's just like a 3 sample of wines. I think there's specific wines that you can choose from, but your bartender can help you out in there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a great way to kind of fill out which wine is right for you.
Okay, well, this is looking good. Like I said, I can't wait to get it in my belly. We're going to do the next steps when we come back with Joe in just a few minutes. Also, keep in mind, this recipe is on fox10tv.com on our Studio 10 page. Looking forward to eating this.
Katie here from Penzone's is having a rough day. Heard you clanging the bowls over there.
I got really excited about the bargains.
Sinus
here.
headache right here. She told me it's located right here. Hey, but it's all good because we're gonna have some great food to make you feel better.
Right.
That's right.
Courtesy of
Florentine
yourselves.
puff pastry always helps.
Scott, tell us what we're doing here.
You know, Italian food, especially breakfast, is very light. You know, like opposite of what I do. I mean, I have a big breakfast, but in Italy it's going to be very light, so kind of get you through till lunch. But a lot of fruit, a lot of cold cuts like mortadella and salamis, even for and like the puff pastry that we're doing. But we're going to do some fruit here with a little bit of prosecco and a little bit of just a very easy mint vinaigrette. So
sounds good. Yeah, light breakfast is really the way to go. It may not be the way we always go here when I get up and cook 8,000 eggs and bacon and cheese and stuff in the morning, but lighter breakfasts really are extremely healthy.
Or at least we're having the fruit to go with it.
Yeah, fruit's a great option
lighter.
as well. Wake you up, get some of those good fruit juices in the mouth and everything. That would be great. Yeah. And it's green for St. Patrick's Day.
Right. We're doing some raspberries, blackberries, strawberries, cantaloupe, and honeydew.
Okay.
So
and I'm interested to see how this prosecco comes in the mix here, right there.
It's going to go right in there. Just toss around a little bit.
For the folks who are not well versed in their drinks, tell them what Prosecco is, Scott.
Prosecco, well, actually, Prosecco is the grape. This particular Prosecco is from Treviso, which is around about 14 miles north of Venice.
Okay.
It's fantastic. It's great. This one's really, it's a little off dry, and you have two different things. You have a spumante, which means sparkling, and a fizzante, which means fizzy. This would be more of a spumante, just sparkling, very nice. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Right before you go to sleep, right when you wake up, it's perfect. Any time of the day. All right.
24 hours a day.
24 hours a day.
The
very
Prosecco
nice.
will come in handy. All right, so
Right.
what are you going to mix up in this bowl?
Just a little bit of balsamic vinegar. And just a little bit of olive oil.
And while you continue to work on that, you guys have also been working on, as you always are doing, updating the menu, things like that, adding new flavors. Tell us what we have new over at Pinzone.
Well, the puff pastry is going to be one of them that we did. And we're also just a porchetta, doing a fresh fish, different, a little more Sicilian influence on that. That started last night. A lot of different things, especially over at Isabella's. Had a lot of fun there. We actually change that menu every week. We're doing a filet that had with little pecorino cheese, pears sauteed with some spiced rum.
Wow.
And it's put on with some toasted walnuts. It's been a huge hit. And
Sounds great.
And we're doing elk also, which we sold more elk last Friday night than we did steaks. In the steakhouse, that's pretty good.
Very cool that you're always changing the menu and everything.
Yep.
That's so you can always find something new every time you go.
Yep. And so there we go. The vinaigrette's ready. We're just going to let that macerate a little bit with the Prosecco, and then we'll serve it with the puff pastry when it's ready.
That sounds good. So we're going to come back for our third segment and finish everything up. Katie, I feel bad because the only thing we let you talk about this segment was like your sinus
It's
headache.
okay.
It's okay.
Sorry.
We'll talk
I
to you more
forgive
next
you.
time.
It's okay. Yeah.
Back with the folks from Pinzone's. Before we get back to the dish we've been working on, one of the other great things about Pinzone's is the incredible wine selection y'all have.
We do have a fantastic wine list, and actually we're in the process of updating, so we had a lot of winemakers been coming in and out past 2 weeks. Actually, Massimo, the maker of the Prosecco that we're featuring today, actually be in the restaurant. We'll have lunch later on.
Very cool.
Meet with him. And Kelly Milbrandt with Milbrandt Vineyards was in last night, and actually signed one of our high-end bottles here. Very good. Super lady. Really nice.
And
So-
Katie, Pinzone's has their own wine as well, right?
We do, and coming soon, we will also have a white. It's going to be a Pinot Grigio, and but we still have some bottles available of our other barrel that we got in last June, and we had the Wine and Music Festival, and we'll be having another Wine and Music Festival coming up in a few months too.
Very cool, and that red wine has rave reviews as well, so check
has
that
been.
out if you get a
It's great.
chance. Back to what we've been working on today, Scott.
Yeah, we're just going to slice this up here, and as you can see, you probably see how the layers puffed up like we were talking earlier.
Sure.
Hence the name puff pastry. I'm just going to just cut it.
And you got this idea from?
I was sitting across the street from the train station in Florence, and I was just a little pastry shop, this little breakfast place. I saw somebody eating that, and I was like, that looks pretty good. I'm going to get one of those.
He made
and
it
I
for
fell in
us.
love with it.
He made it for us for breakfast one day, and as soon as we were doing menu changes, I was like, that has to go on there, so then I can
Right.
order it every day.
No doubt.
So good.
I would just like to say that I was sitting in a shop in Florence once. I can't
I know,
even say
right?
that yet.
Yeah,
And
should
came
go.
up with anything.
you should go. You should go.
My brother is actually going to Italy in May.
Really?
So maybe I should contact you for some tips.
Yeah, please do. We got a lot of
Yeah.
good friends down there. We'd love to.
Awesome.
We're just going to top the with the fresh fruit. We'll put like the little balsamic vinaigrette on there, the puff pastry. There you go.
Let me see that bad boy.
Yeah.
Let me take a bite of this real
Yeah,
quick,
fork
and then tell the folks one more time where you're located so the folks can come check you out.
Okay, we're at 312 Fairhope Avenue, in between Church and Section Street, the middle of downtown Fairhope. We're open every single day for lunch and dinner at Pinzone's Italian downtown. We also, if you walk through, we have an alleyway. It opens into a courtyard, and then there's the wine bar to the left. Our new Village Deli that opened on Monday is on the right, and then at the very end is Isabella's Steakhouse. It is on the Delamar Avenue side, and it is open Wednesday through Saturday, 5 o'clock to close. You can find us on Facebook at Pinzone's Italian Downtown, and stop by this weekend during Arts and Crafts and try out the new menu items.
Yeah, if you want to get some breakfast before you head on out downtown to experience everything going on with that festival, this is fantastic. Guys, thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with more Studio 10.